Get ready for the latest in tech, because the compact powerhouse Oppo Pad Mini has officially arrived with a stunning 144Hz AMOLED display and the raw performance of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. This new tablet is designed to be the ultimate portable companion for productivity and media, packing flagship-grade specs into an incredibly slim body that you have to see to believe.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we are tracking the massive international debut of the Xiaomi 17 series, featuring the Xiaomi 17, Xiaomi 17 Ultra, and the exclusive Leica Lates phone. These devices are absolute beasts, boasting 200MP camera systems, insane 3,500 nits brightness levels, and massive 6,330 mAh batteries that push the boundaries of what a smartphone can actually do. Gaming enthusiasts need to pay close attention, as the next-gen iQOO 16 and iQOO 16 Ultra are already making major waves, with leaks promising a blistering 165Hz display and the upcoming Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro. This lineup is shaping up to be a true performance killer that might just redefine how we look at mobile gaming and power efficiency in 2026. Finally, the flagship giant Oppo Find X9 Ultra has launched, bringing a professional-grade Hasselblad camera system and a massive 7,000 mAh battery to the table. We are breaking down all these stories right now, so stay in the loop by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a beat. Ever felt like premium tablets have become way too unwieldy to actually carry around? Well, Oppo just dropped the mic on that problem. Meet the new Oppo Pad Mini, a device that proves you don't need a massive screen to pack a serious punch. Oppo went all in at their latest global launch, not just showing off the new Find X9 series, but giving us this compact powerhouse that finally balances flagship performance with genuine portability. Let's talk power, because this isn't your average budget tablet. Under the hood, Oppo has stuffed the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 processor inside. When you pair that with LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.1 storage, you are looking at a tablet that blazes through multitasking. Running on ColorOS 16, it's clearly built for work, too, with PC-level file management and cross-device tools that actually make sense. But the real star here is that 8.8-inch AMOLED display. With a 3:2 aspect ratio and a 144Hz refresh rate, this screen is an absolute beauty. Whether you're scrolling through documents or binging your favorite show, that 1600 nits of peak brightness means you can use it anywhere, even in harsh sunlight. And somehow, they managed to cram all of this into a frame that is just over 5 millimeters thick. It feels like holding a piece of the future. Even with that thin body, you're still getting an 8,000 mAh battery with 67-watt fast charging, so you aren't going to be tethered to a wall all day. With Wi-Fi 7 and a price tag starting around $470, it is a compelling mid to high-end option for anyone who wants serious gear without the bulk. So, is this the perfect travel companion, or is the small screen still a deal-breaker for you? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and join our Telegram community to stay in the loop with the latest in tech. Remember, big things really do come in small packages. Ever wondered if your smartphone is finally ready to replace your professional DSLR? Well, Xiaomi's latest move suggests we might be closer than ever, but if you're living in Brazil, you might want to look away. Today, we're breaking down the beastly new Xiaomi 17 series. Xiaomi just pulled the curtain back on the 17, 17 Ultra, and the exclusive Leica Lates phone. These aren't just incremental updates, they are a direct play for the premium throne. Under the hood, all models pack the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, a 3-nanometer marvel, paired with blinding 3,500 nit OLED displays. It's a powerhouse setup, but there is a catch. While Latin American neighbors like Mexico and Colombia are on the guest list, Brazil has been left off the map entirely. Let's talk hardware, because the 17 Ultra is a monster. We're looking at a massive 1-inch main sensor and a jaw-dropping 200-megapixel telephoto lens with 17.2x optical zoom. For the video creators out there, The Ultra supports 4K at 120 frames per second with Dolby Vision and even follows the ACES industry standard. It's clear Xiaomi is betting everything on the prosumer crowd, bolstered by that iconic Leica partnership. Even the entry-level 17 is no slouch, rocking a 6,330 mAh battery, which is massive for a device of its size and Leica-tuned optics. And for the purists, the Leica Lates phone brings that vintage, tactile feel back with a serrated rotating ring that makes it feel less like a phone and more like a classic Leica M-series camera. It's a bold, high-end strategy for a company that is clearly trying to redefine what mobile photography means in 2026. But as these devices roll out internationally with perks like YouTube and Spotify premium subscriptions included, the radio silence for the Brazilian market remains a glaring question mark. What do you think? Is this the year Xiaomi finally dethrones the camera giants, or is the hardware getting too complex for its own good? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you're craving a 200 megapixel upgrade, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech deep dives. In a world where even schools are going back to pen and paper to save our focus, maybe having a pro-grade studio in your pocket is exactly the kind of distraction we can't afford, or the only one we actually want. Think your current flagship is fast? Think again, because the upcoming iQOO 16 series is already shaping up to be an absolute monster in the world of mobile tech. We are still months away from launch, but the whispers coming out of the rumor mill suggest we are looking at the potential king of Android performance for 2026. At the heart of the standard iQOO 16, we are looking at the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro. We are talking about a 2-nanometer architecture here, which isn't just about speed. It's about a massive leap in efficiency that could leave current flagships in the dust. But it is the Ultra model that really has everyone talking. Imagine a device that finally closes the gap between niche gaming phones like the ASUS ROG series and your everyday premium flagship. We are hearing rumors of a 165 Hz refresh rate, pushing way past the industry standard 120 Hz or 144 Hz, which is an absolute game-changer for esports enthusiasts. And here is the kicker. They might be packing a massive 8,000 to 9,000 mAh battery. If that turns out to be true, the days of hunting for a charger by mid-afternoon are officially over. What makes this even more compelling is the camera setup, rumored to feature a 200 megapixel sensor alongside a periscope zoom. It is rare to see a phone that handles hardcore gaming and professional photography with equal weight, and if iQOO nails the pricing, brands like OnePlus Better start sweating. Now, remember, this is all based on leaks, so take it with a grain of salt for now. If you want to keep tabs on how this story develops, make sure to hit that follow button on our X account and Facebook page for all the latest updates on the Android landscape. Is 165 Hz overkill, or is it exactly the upgrade we have been waiting for? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned. The future of mobile gaming looks sharper than ever. Is this the ultimate flagship that finally dethrones the giants? Oppo has just dropped the Find X9 Ultra, their massive opening statement for 2026, and it is packing specs that read more like a wish list than a standard phone release. At €1,699, you are definitely paying a premium, but Oppo is sweetening the deal with a 1-year Google AI Pro membership and a massive 5 TB of cloud storage, which is a surprisingly practical touch for power users. Under the hood, this beast runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor. With up to 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of storage, this is clearly built to handle anything you throw at it. The screen is equally aggressive, sporting a 6.82-inch AMOLED panel that hits a retina-searing 3,600 nits. Whether you are gaming or just scrolling, that 144 Hz refresh rate paired with the Display P3 Pro MEMC controller means everything will look buttery smooth. Plus, with Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and IP69 protection, this phone is basically a tank in a tuxedo. But let's talk about what really matters, the cameras. Oppo's partnership with Hasselblad continues to evolve, and the setup here is wild. We are looking at a 200 MP primary sensor using Sony's Leica 901, backed up by a 200 MP OmniVision lens for 3x zoom and a 50MP Samsung sensor for 10x optical reach. They are giving you a focal range from 14 all the way to 230, which essentially turns your pocket into a professional camera bag. You can shoot 8K if you want to flex, though the 4K at 30 frames per second is probably where the magic actually happens. The real unsung hero here, though, is the battery. Packing a 7000 mAh silicon carbide cell is a massive move that should easily power you through the most demanding days, supported by 100-watt wired charging. Toss in Bluetooth 6 and Wi-Fi 7 for future-proof connectivity, and you have a device that feels ahead of the curve. Does the Find X9 Ultra have what it takes to change your mind about high-end flagships, or is the price tag just too steep? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the latest tech. After all, in a world of iterative upgrades, it is the bold devices like this that remind us why we get excited about smartphones in the first place.